If you're looking to hire smarter or more strategically in 2026, you've landed in the right place. We help beauty, fashion, and lifestyle eComm brands scale with the top 1% of talent through our brand building talent engine. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how we've done that for brands just like yours and how you can apply the same model inside your own business. You'll learn how to simplify your hiring process, remove the risk of mishires, and build a high-performing team, even if you're lean, time poor, or have been burned by recruitment agencies before. This works because it's high-performance, proactive recruitment. We don't wait for applicants, we access the passive talent market, which is where the strongest operators actually sit. My intention with this video is simple: to share with you what's working and explain why the old hiring model keeps breaking down and give you clarity around what a smarter approach looks like. This video is perfect for founders and business leaders who run fast growth beauty, fashion, lifestyle, or eComm brands turning over between 5 to 20 million plus in revenue, want high performers and elite talent, want passive talent, not job board applicants, value quality, capability, and alignment, want to make clear decisions quickly, and want a reliable, proven hiring system. If you care deeply about brand culture and long-term growth, not just filling seats, this is for you. This is not for founders and business leaders who want cheap hires, who delay decisions or procrastinate, who don't value expert level recruitment or want to rely solely on job boards. And if you expect junior talent to deliver growth and ROI, this is certainly not for you. Earlier in my career, I was brought into a business that had hit rock bottom with recruitment because they had tarnished employer brand. They were struggling to attract candidates, confidence was low, and they had about 40 open vacancies that they couldn't fill. I wasn't hired to post jobs, I was hired to solve problems fast. It became very clear that the traditional recruitment approach simply wasn't going to work, so I scrapped it entirely. No reliance on job boards, no waiting for applicants, no CV first decision making. Instead, I designed a strategic multi-layer recruitment plan that focused on proactively finding talent, engaging them properly, and assessing real capability. This was my first real exposure to the passive talent market. The active talent market, which is mostly people applying to jobs, brings a completely different caliber of candidate. And if you've advertised recently, you'll know what I'm talking about. From there, I refined and repeated the process across multiple businesses, helping brands scale their teams by employing the right people, not just people applying for jobs. The process is what ultimately became alt recruitment and what we now call the brand building talent engine. It's a proprietary multi-stage hiring process designed specifically for beauty and fashion brands who can't afford mishires and don't want to rely on job ads, guesswork, or luck. I want to walk you through exactly how it works. So the first step is confirming role scope, which is really, really important. Otherwise, everything else becomes undone in the process. Before we speak to a single candidate, we align the role to the business outcomes. We want to clarify the role scope and the seniority of the role. We want to clarify what success looks like in the first 6 to 12 months. And we want to see how this hire ties directly to revenue and your future goals. We want to know what's non-negotiable and what the nice to haves are. This step alone presents the biggest hiring mistake I see all the time: hiring the wrong role or hiring the right role at the wrong level. The next step is where we add real value and where a lot of the good work shows up later in the process. That's market mapping, search strategy, and talent acquisition. We start by mapping relevant brands and competitors. We look at adjacent environments where strong talent already sits. We look at the right resourcing channels and the messaging. The messaging is really key in how we attract the candidates. This ensures the search is intentional and not reactive. Then we start our passive talent outreach, which is also known as headhunting. This is where most recruiters stop, and it's where most recruiters' skill stops. But for us, it's just a start. Over 70% of top performing talent never applies to jobs, and that's the talent that we tap into. So we're proactively headhunting off-market talent who don't apply. We use performance-aligned outreach and we engage talent in a meaningful relationship-first way. We conduct iterative search cycles. We don't rely on one round of candidates. We review the market response. We listen to the market signals so we can refine our targeting and run additional search cycles if it's needed. This improves quality and avoids settling for mediocre talent. Step 3 is performance validation and shortlisting. This is where candidates are assessed on capability, not confidence. So not relying on your gut feel, we're not hiring on gut feel. This includes portfolio output review, skill and experience validation, scenario-based evaluation, and structured interviews through behavioral methodology, and looking at values, brand, and stage alignment, all assessed through our proprietary predictive performance scorecard so you can make confident hiring decisions. During the shortlist curation, you're not going to be overwhelmed with CVs. You will receive a curated shortlist of high-quality aligned candidates with clear insights into strengths, risks, and fit. This is going to save time and it removes decision fatigue. Step 4 is interview and decision support. We support you through interviews, candidate comparison, salary benchmarking, offer strategy, and counter offer risk. This helps you move quickly and confidently. And lastly, step 5, offer acceptance and onboarding support. We stay involved through the offer, acceptance, and onboarding, ensuring momentum and that your hire is set up for long-term success. The old way relies on job boards, volume, and hope. The new way relies on precision, proactive outreach, and capability-based assessment. Instead of relying on applicants who are often applying to everything, we engage talent who are already performing and selectively align them to the right roles. This is how businesses scale from 5 to 10, 15 plus million. Not by hiring more people, but by hiring the right people. And what we've effectively built is a living talent ecosystem. We're constantly mapping the market, engaging talent, and indexing performance long before roles are open. So when you're ready to hire, we're not starting from scratch. We already know who's performing, who fits your brand environment, and who can scale with you. This allows us to move with speed and confidence without sacrificing quality. One of the biggest benefits of this model is removing the time and energy and risk founders usually associate with hiring. Instead of reactive hiring, everything happens strategically. It's intentional. The outreach is intentional. The assessment is structured. This opens you up to a much wider pool of talent, dramatically increasing your candidate quality whilst protecting your momentum. We've applied this process across multiple beauty and eComm brands. One client in particular has hired 4 people through this model, which resulted in 4 new SKUs being introduced into their product line, and they had their biggest Black Friday ever, all within just 6 months of hiring. This wasn't about hiring faster or hiring more people. It was the direct result of stronger execution and the right people in the right roles. These outcomes are certainly not luck and absolutely process-driven. If you're ready to explore how this could work inside your business, the next step is simple. Click Get Started, book a call, or send me a DM directly, and we'll look at whether this model is the right fit for your stage of growth. You don't need a massive team to achieve extraordinary results. You just need the right people.